So to our left here, all in the middle is going to be our new Miami Bridge. 7 more years till they complete the bridge, and it's going to cost the city over $2 billion. Here to our left, you have the Asian Art Center, and they have Broadway in Miami this year. They've been gearing up for this for the past 2 years. This is the second largest art center in the USA. Number 1 is going to be in New York City, in the Lincoln Center. Here they have an opera house, a concert hall, and very excited. I'm going to be bringing my mom to see the Tina Turner play. That'll be, I think, on Wednesday or Tuesday. But you have a few plays that are coming in this year. We're excited for you. That's when you look where all the cultures. You have the art center, and then across the street you have the science museum. So lots to see and do there in that one corner. We'll notice a lot of people riding bikes. This is the oldest bridge. Remember we saw it from up there? That's the Venetian Causeway, and used by strip. Here we're going to find all of the action, maybe not this early, but if you were to come here later on today or anytime in the evening, this would be a bumper to bumper full of people. We have a 3-day weekend, so it'll definitely be busy tonight here. But any given night is a good night to come to Wynwood. This is where we come to eat. This is where I'm coming to have dinner tonight. I feel some of the best restaurants are here. You have stores like Foot Locker, and then the Smorgasbord. Check this out. They're setting up for their food event. This is every Saturday and Sunday. You have over 50 food vendors come up. Everything you can think, anything you can think of will be here being made. And I like to, in my afternoon tour, I roll down the windows and let it all come in. We get a nice whiff of it. So this would be the Wynwood Walls Museum. So highly recommended. If you come back to Wynwood, you want to come back in here. Grab a ticket here. They're not open yet. They're about to open up. But inside here you have over 38 murals, 7 sculptures, 3 galleries, and there's the baby Hulk. They put these trees up, rightfully so, right? They want you to pay to come in, not be able to see from the outside. But he's cool. He's huge. The baby Hulk is big. And then you have this mural. This is probably one of the largest murals here in Wynwood. The one above us here to the right.
That's one that you got earlier.
And then we're gonna have this beautiful building that they just opened up a few weeks ago. And look at the entrance. They just installed the entrance to this apartment building.
That's cool.
Look at this. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
They added the greenery that wasn't there. That is super nice.
Okay.
We're gonna be coming up this way. See if we can make a right. Show you guys the Wynwood Marketplace.
Did they want all that graffiti on the doors?
So here it's kind of like a free for all.
Oh,
this is
wow.
not really what they go for, but the more of the business owners, you can see they commission those. This is like not what you go for. It's just part of the whole thing. But you have artists that they do respect each other, because there's certain pieces that, you know, like this one on this big building here to the right, that's pretty much untouched except for the bottom there. But they're commissioned, they're paid. So the kids, right? The kids that were doing this when they were younger in this area are now adults. And these adults are paid large sums of money, big checks, to paint some of these buildings. We're gonna have some nice art back here to our left of the convention center. And again, it attracts people just like us. We're here in Wynwood to show you the art, right? So it definitely brings business, it brings people around, and it gives the city some life. This area is mostly known for, the graffiti was always here. That's one thing. This area is always known for the graph artists. Look how huge this one is. This one's huge. It's like a big planet. And these guys, they're so skilled.
Wow.
We have a few guys here. I'm going to stop back here.
Look at them.
This is where most of the big pieces are at. And this is where we're going to get off so we can take it in.
When did this movement start at the graffiti?
I want to say early 90s.
Early 90s?
Early 90s, but...
Oh, so it's not like hippie, right? Like 60s, 70s.
Yeah, the early 90s, and then I want to say the last 30 years, it's what we just drove through, what it's becoming. As far as like the new high rises and buildings. But this is beautiful. They have a bunch of new
Yeah.
pieces of this right up here.
I've always thought of it as beautiful as long as it's tasteful.
Exactly.
Even on the trains, when I see them, I'm like, there's some very tasteful art on there.
Yeah, and again, it's like, you know, we're all different people, right? So
Right.
one artist might have a certain interpretation of what is tasteful, another
Right.
one doesn't really, you know,
Yeah.
follow the rules. But it all is art.
Yeah.
In the sense, this is going to be a huge mural. I'm going to park right here. Hey, group, we're going to make it real easy. We're all going to unload. I have water if you guys want bottles of water. And we're going to go that way. So take your time. You guys want water?
Yes, I actually would like one. Thank you.
Yeah, boy. Like water?
Beautiful.
We're going to take it right on that corner. You're going to see the Beatles mural, and then make a right and stay on that side. I want to take you that way. Okay.
Oh. So it looks like they're all looking at the murals too. That's so cool. Beautiful. Miami and Wynwood?
Wynwood.
Beautiful. Oh, look at the girl. That's gorgeous. Wynwood mural. Wow, they got a lot over here.
Building way over there.
Yeah. If I was just normally driving down here by myself, I would never stop. This is so pretty. Different. Oh yeah, I did get that one coming around the corner. I like how they even did the house.
I mean, that guy looks so
I know, he did a good job on this one.
Come back further.
Here you go. Here you go. And the other side too. Beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful. I bet you if you scan the QR code, it'll tell you all about it.
And MSG.
Yeah. They're starting to put the QR codes on the tombstones, or what do you call them? When you die.
Yeah.
So you can see their history. and
Headstones.
Headstones. That looks wicked up there.
Yeah.
That looks like, what's his name?
Who? They got a toucan, a plane.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
take
like
it.
a
I
submarine.
wanna. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Look at that, it's so big. God, artwork.
Yes, you got the wooden troll over there. That's a good place to get a photo.
I know.
There's over 100 of those. There's a code to scan on the floor there.
Okay. Wow, that is too cool. That's a car. Upside
Oh, it is a car. It's crazy. It doesn't feel like a car.
Yeah, I want to get you up there too. Go ahead, baby. I want to take a picture of you. Hold on. QR code over there too for the artist. We'll get in front of him.
And from the arena,
Yeah,
I don't know if you
mine
noticed,
was.
they had the Vice colors, right? The jerseys for the Miami Heat. The influence from that show still rings heavy to this day. A few notable movies filmed in Miami. You have Scarface. If we would have been on Ocean Drive, we would have been at the visitor center. At the bar on Faderos, their specialty again is going to be the mojito, and then our bathrooms. Our bathrooms can either show. So the rooster again represents freedom, prosperity, good luck for the Cuban culture. There are over 100 rooster statues if you were to walk up and down Cayocho here. And again, restaurants, this area comes to life at night as well. Live music. We should have some live music inside the bar when we come in. We're going to be turning here and parking. The van will be in the same spot, okay? Where I park it, it's exactly where it's going to stay. And we're going to try to stay together. I'm going to try my best to keep the group together. It is very busy here in this one corner, so I don't want to lose anybody. We're going to hit the, I think, the cigar factory
We can
first.
come and it's
this,
gonna be like an hour away. So what can you do that? If you have stuff. Okay, well, oops, sorry.
$1. $1. $1. $1.
So come on in, group. So my friend, she's over here. So, as we walk through Cayocho, we're going to see a few cigar factories because cigars hold a deeply rooted cultural and historical significance for the Cuban people, symbolizing tradition, craftsmanship, and resilience. For centuries, cigars have been more than just a product of Cuba. They represent a way of life. The history dates back to the indigenous Taino people, who were the first to cultivate and smoke tobacco as part of their spiritual and social rituals. They believe tobacco has mystical properties and use it in ceremonies to connect with their gods. When Spanish colonists arrived in Cuba in the 15th century, they quickly recognized the unique quality of Cuban tobacco, which thrived in the island's rich soil and perfect climate. Over time, cigars have become synonymous with Cuba's identity, embodying the nation's dedication to artistry and excellence. For Cuban families, the art of cigar making is often passed down through generations. Each cigar is hand-rolled with precision and pride, reflecting the skill and care of its maker. The craftsmanship is a testament to the Cuban spirit, undaunted by challenges, always focused on creating something extraordinary. Cigars also carry a sense of community in Cuba. It's common to see people gathered in homes, parks, or cafes, sharing stories, enjoying the rich aroma of a fine cigar. It's a moment of connection, relaxation, and joy, bringing people together despite life's difficulties. For many, the cigar symbolizes freedom, resilience, even in times of hardships. Cubans have held on to this tradition, turning into a source of national pride and global recognition. To this day, Cuban cigars are celebrated as the finest in the world, representing the enduring legacy of the people who take pride in their culture and heritage. When you light a Cuban cigar, you're not just enjoying a luxury product, you're experiencing a piece of Cuban history, culture, and heart. So again, the Bello family's been here for over 55 years, and their family's been cultivating tobacco for over 100. So a great place to grab a cigar or souvenir. I'm going to show you my favorite. We'll start here with Bello, Senor Bello. If you've been here before, or if you came to Miami before, you would see him outside smoking a cigar every day. He saved it up there as a relic. You see it all the way up there? They have the big cigar. So I'll show you the biggest cigar you could buy. It's called the El Date, which is in English the bat. So look at this one. This is a good one to butter up your balls to be able to come back on another vacation to Miami.
Jay, let me interrupt just for a second.
Yeah.
So, do we have some free time right now? Can we get to the bus, let's say, at some particular time?
Yeah, if you want to break away, that's fine. It's going to be right there, the van. Let's say 11:30 the latest. But I'm gonna try to find you. Don't hide. Okay.
Good granddaughter, very nice.
So we'll go to the
Grandson, why I heard you.
the most expensive, and I'll tell you the cheapest.
Both of you very good.
So the most expensive cigar in the factory is going to be this one. 5 years takes to age the flavor for this one. So most expensive, 50 each. They range, and then you have.
Was that $50?
Huh?
How much did you say?
5 years.
Oh, how much is it?
Oh, 50 each. They're
50 bucks,
Or you
okay.
get 3 for 100 there.
Okay.
And then these are dipped in rum. One's dipped in brandy. These you get 3 for $10. And these are good. You can try to get some contact off that. Yeah. So this is brandy and rum. Yeah. So these are dipped in brandy and rum. You can see how good these are. Yeah. So these are 3 for $10. You guys can look around, take it in the cigar factory for a bit, and then we'll move on to use the restroom at the park. And I got people calling. Good morning, ladies.
That's where you get a fedora. Howdy.
Where does the tobacco come from? Okay. Because when we lived in Massachusetts, they used to grow in Connecticut. Oh, really? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Gunning home. No gambling, no alcohol, and you have to be a member. You have to be
sidewalk, and eventually they would say, you know what, they said, buenos días. Buenas suerte.
Thank you. Gracias.
So this is not only do they clean up, but just remember that we have the
Welcome guests all the time. Yeah, do you guys want to get photos?
People like you, a poor person, a poor guy that brought him in. His name is Jonathan Brown. He's no, not you. Right there in the book. Yeah, so I think we got that. He's in the back of the book.
No. Oh, they're complimentary? Oh, I started saying, what? Are they crazy?
So check this out. You have 3 buildings. My favorite thing to do anywhere is eat. So I'm always going to be like, this is where all the good restaurants are at. I like to eat at the luxury mall. I like to shop at the outlet mall.
So smart. That's so you can afford to eat at the other one.
Entertainment-wise, this is where you would come to spend a good night walking around. You can hop into a bar, restaurant. They have the Putt Shack upstairs. Putts. That's a good time. And again, these 3 buildings, one to the left, to the right, and in the middle, in front of us, all make up the Brickell City Center. And above the Brickell City Center, I wish I had a clear roof so I could show you. You can live here. There's apartments that are at 100% occupancy. You can't even get an apartment here. And not that they're cheap either. It's just where everybody wants to live. It's the center of Brickell here now.
Go to the mall too.
And then you have luxury apartments all above these buildings. So imagine taking the elevator into Saks Fifth every day. That's pretty expensive. Or you can even buy an electric car down here, Lucid. We're going to go this way. So again, downtown's on the other side. I want us to see, there it is, the Metro Mover. We saw it earlier, and look how far it comes. That's
Right
the
there.
free service. You can use
Metro
Mover to
Mover.
get back over here to Brickell if you want to have dinner, or lunch or brunch, or just walk around. But again, Metro Mover, it does 3 loops. A Brickell loop, it's going to go all throughout Brickell now that it crossed over. It does also an inner and an outer loop of downtown. And we'll see here, this is one of the Metro Movers. You can just come over, you can come off here, walk to Brickell City Center, or there's another stop. This is the Fish Free Station. And we're going to go this way. Look, construction everywhere. You got some new buildings going up. And you got some really nice hotels here on this corner as well. The W. That's going to be straight ahead. And there it is. We're going to start to see the Aston Martin residence. Look at this first building to the left here. In that building, the penthouse, if anybody's on the hunt for a penthouse, I got one for you. It's 3 floors. You have the final 3 levels of this building. Look how beautiful it is. It's the first of the super towers. They've been in New York City. They have a lot of these slim, tall towers, and now they're coming into Miami. So let me get over to the right so we get a good view. And once again, the Miami River. We saw the river on the left earlier when we went into Little Havana. This is where the river ends or begins, depending on how you look at it. The mouth of the river, Aston Martin residence. That's going to be that first building on the right. The penthouse is selling for $59 million. You get $1 million Aston Martin with your purchase. That's a gift from them.
Free what?
A free car.
Or from yourself. And then also, they got beautiful views. We're going to see here. So we are now officially in downtown Miami. See how quickly it changes. This gets fun at 5 o'clock on a Monday through Friday. As far as like congestion. So if you own a $1 million or multi-million-dollar apartment, I'm sure you can own a multi-million-dollar boat, right? So these buildings have ocean access because again, the river is directly to the right. So you can come down from your beautiful condo. Very big, but if I tell you meet me in downtown Miami, this is what I mean. Here you have the historic Bayfront Park. This is where we do the big concert for 4th of July or New Year's Eve. Look at that, the Seafair mega yacht there, rented out for special events, weddings. And we had a big party here on New Year's Eve. This is where we had the big concert. It was televised live on Telemundo, the Latin channel. And in New York City, at midnight, they drop an apple, right? Here in Miami, we have an orange that we drop off. Yeah, we drop an orange off the side of that building, and they hoist it up there on the side of the Intercontinental. He's pretty cool. He has a crown and glasses, and they drop it at midnight. You have our historic fountain that they just unveiled on New Year's Eve as well. So this at night has like a fountain show, pretty cool. I'm not sure if it does shows during the day. I have yet to walk up to it. They just reopened and renovated. That's about a good 60, 70-year-old fountain. And then here we're gonna have Bayside right next door, but still staying with the Bayfront Park. You have our the amphitheater. So here they have big concerts. And the biggest of the music events that happens here is going to be Ultra. So make sure not to come to downtown in March because this is a mess because over 1 million people come into Miami for an electric music festival. So you can either come for the festival, but if you're not coming for that, I would say far away because it is nothing but a sea of people extension of the Waldorf Astoria, and this building's going to be over 100 stories. So they have a long ways to go. When you guys come back to Miami, we're going to have a massive building here, 100-story Waldorf Astoria, which is a mixture. It's going to be half residence, half hotel. And this is the mall. I picked you guys up here earlier, most of you. We're going to go around to the back of the mall. So that way I can get my boat tour group connected with where they're going to do the boat tour. And those of you that want to come back to the front, I'll show you. It's pretty simple. The mall, you have a bunch of stores, restaurants.
buscar en internet. You're gonna find a lot of information, like who's the owner, where's it coming from, and how much is it to rent it. It shouldn't be that expensive. Sí. Amigos, si buscan un Mega Yacht en internet van a encontrar mucha información como quién es el dueño, de dónde viene y cuánto cuesta para rentarlo. Sí, no creo que sea tanto. Average price, $200,000 a week. Precio promedio, $200,000 la semana. Yeah, it's nothing, right? Casi nada. And with the helicopter is a little bit more. Sí, con el helicóptero es un poquito más. Like $1 more. Como $1 más. Izquierda de la embarcación. Right here, this is the Venetian Causeway, the oldest span that connects Miami to Miami Beach, and it opened in 1925. Yeah, it's basically 100 years. Sí. El puente veneciano, damas y caballeros, el puente más viejo el cual conecta Miami a Miami Beach y fue abierto en 1925. Sí, ya lleva 100 años. And ladies and gentlemen, the Venetian Causeway was also used for the movie Too Fast, Too Furious, where actor Paul Walker, may he rest in peace, better known as Brian in the movie, jumps the bridge with his vehicle. Amigos, sí, el puente veneciano usado para la película Más Rápido y Más Furioso, donde falleció actor Paul Walker, conocido como Brian en la película, salta al puente con su vehículo. And now in Spanish, ahora en español. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our friends here from VIP Vacations, de parte de nuestras amigas aquí de VIP Vacations.
Hey!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you guys ready to see some mansions? ¿Están listos para ver mansiones? Alright, well, you guys get on the wrong boat. We're going fishing. Se montaron en el barrio equivocado, vamos a ir a pescar. I'm kidding, mentira. First mansion, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be on the left-hand side of the vessel. La primera mansión va a estar a la mano izquierda de la embarcación. It's a big yellow mansion, una grande amarilla. 4 stories, 4 pisos. This big yellow mansion right here once belonged to the Spanish actor Antonio Banderas. Amigos, sí, esta María le pertenecía al actor español Antonio Banderas. El Zorro, Zorro. He was in a lot of movies, tuvo muchas películas. He did the voice of Puss in Boots in Shrek. Él hizo la voz del gato con botas en Shrek. Meow! Antonio Banderas. But now I think it belongs to his ex-wife, Melanie Griffin. Sí, yo creo que le pertenece a su ex-esposa, Melanie Griffin. That's not funny, no es gracioso. And ladies and gentlemen, if you look to the right-hand side of the vessel, a la mano derecha de la embarcación, the city, la ciudad, the Miami skyline, el centro de Miami, perfect for taking pictures, bueno para tomar fotos, and selfies, y selfies. So go take your selfies, guys. Tomen your selfies. Click, click, click. Put it on Facebook. Súbelas a Facebook. Snapchat. Instagram. MySpace. TikTok. Yeah. Tinder. Grindr. Oh, Bumble. No, it's not. It's not bad anymore. Yeah, you can put it on OnlyFans too. ladies and gentlemen, I'm not naming every mansion. That's because not everybody is famous. They just have money. Si amiga, no estoy nombrando todas las mansiones porque no todo el mundo es famoso, solo tiene dinero. You should check the crime out here, guys. It's all organized. Si deberían ver el crimen por acá, todo organizado. Get it? No? Organized crime? Crimen organizado? No? Yes? No? Hello? Now, ladies and gentlemen, to your left-hand side right here, this gray mansion with a maroon rooftop and a boat. Esta de 2 pisos color gris con el techo marrón y la embarcación. Look for the green chairs. Busquen las sillas verdes. That mansion once belonged to the martial arts actor Jackie Chan. Sí, esa gris le pertenecía al actor de artes marciales Jackie Chan. You guys know him, right? ¿Lo conocen? You can rent that mansion for $7,000 a night. Puede rentar esa mansión por solo $7,000 la noche. Yeah, and Jackie Chan is not included. Sí, y Jackie Chan no está incluido. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, the next mansion on the right-hand side of the vessel. La próxima mansión a la mano derecha de la embarcación. It's a big glass house with a white yacht. Esa grande cristales con el yate blanco. That glass house belongs to the famous boxer Floyd Mayweather. Si esta grande cristales le pertenece al famoso boxeador Floyd Mayweather. Yes, the boxer, boxeador. Floyd Mayweather. By the way, from now on, all the mansions are going to be on the right-hand side. Si de ahora adelante todas las mansiones van a estar a la mano derecha. And I don't mind you guys standing, just know that there might be people sitting down that you might be standing in front of. Si amigos, no me da igual si están parados, pero asegúrese que no hay nadie atrás de usted sentado. Con un balcón muy largo. This beige mansion once belonged to the queen of the salsa music from Cuba, Celia Cruz. Amigos, sí, esta cámara pertenecía a la reina de la salsa de Cuba, Celia Cruz. Azúcar. That means sugar in Spanish. On the roof. Esta blanca con el domo blanco en el techo. This big white mansion belongs to the famous Puerto Rican singer Ricky Martin. Esa grande blanca le pertenece al cantante puertorriqueño Ricky Martin. Living la vida loca, viviendo la vida loca. Gentlemen, to the right-hand side, a la mano derecha, this white mansion, it's kind of covered by palm trees. Esa blanca, la mano derecha que está un poco cubierta por palmas. You can still see it, la pueden ver. That white mansion belongs to the Bacardi family, makers of the Bacardi rum, the alcohol. Esa blanca le pertenece a la familia Bacardi, fabricantes en ron, Bacardi y el alcohol. Now, ladies and gentlemen, raise your hand who has helped pay for that mansion. Sí, levante la mano quien ha ayudado a pagar por esa mansión. Be honest, sean honestos. Yeah, the next time you buy a mojito or a piña colada, you know where your money goes. La próxima vez que han comprado mojito o piña colada, ya saben dónde va su dinero. And ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to Star Island to see the house of the rich and brainless. No, famous. Amigos, vamos a ir a la isla Star, la isla de las estrellas, a ver las casas de los ricos y babosos y los ricos y más babosos. Digo, perdón, famosos. Remember, guys, the bar is open with Johan. Recuérdense que la barra está abierta con Johan. Woo. Thank you. Gracias. Comprar propiedad en la isla Star, pueden comprar un pedazo de terreno por solo 30 millones de dólares. Yeah, 30 million, 30 millones. You can put a tent there, pueden poner una carpa ahí. And the beige one, 2 stories. Esta crema de 2 pisos. This beige mansion belongs to the famous singer J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. Esta crema le pertenece a la famosa cantante J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez. My future ex-wife. Futura ex-esposa. It can happen. Puede pasar. I hear she's getting a divorce again. Ya escuché que se está divorciando de nuevo. I'm starting to think she's the problem. Estoy comenzando a pensar que ella es el problema. Will Smith. Yeah, Will Smith and his wife. Will Smith y su esposa. I can't say her name because you know what would happen. Si no puedo decir su nombre porque ya saben que... Right now, what we're looking at is the backyard. You're going to see a greenhouse. It took over 2 years to build. Amigos, sí, lo que están viendo es el patio y van a ver un invernadero cual tomó 2 años para construir. The palm trees closest to the water, they were imported from Africa with a cost of $10,000 each, 32 in total. Sí, las palmeras más cercanas al agua fueron importadas del África con un costo de $10,000 cada una, 32 en total. All this, ladies and gentlemen, is one property. Todo esto es una propiedad. So grab your cameras and take as many pictures as you like. Agarre su cámara, tomen todas las fotos que puedan. I'm about to present to you. Les voy a presentar my house, mi casa. Yeah, guys, that's my house. I have money. I just work here just to learn how to be humble. Si es en mi casa, yo tengo dinero, yo solo trabajo aquí para saber cómo ser humilde. Party's at 10, la fiesta a las 10. I'm kidding, mentira. It belongs to a doctor. His name is Philip Frost. Le pertenece a un doctor quien se llama Philip Frost, Felipe Frost, a pharmaceutical doctor who helped produce the generic blue pill that changed the life of many men and also the women. Si el doctor Felipe Frost es un farmacéutico que ayudó a producir la pastilla azul genética que cambió la vida de muchos hombres. His name, Robert Pera. Sí, este cristal le pertenece a un billonario quien se llama Robert Pera. He is owner of the NBA team, the Memphis Grizzlies. Sí, Robert Pera es el dueño del equipo de baloncesto, los Grizzlies de Memphis. It looks like an Apple store. Parece como una tienda de Apple. Yeah. Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, not everybody who has money is famous. Sí, no todo el mundo que tiene dinero es famoso. And those are the ones with real money. Son los que tienen verdadero dinero. Yeah, Robert Pera, billionaire, billonario.
Next to Oprah and the Queen.
And ladies and gentlemen, this red mansion, it's kind of covered, once belonged to the famous NBA player Shaquille O'Neal. Esa roja le pertenecía al famoso jugador de la NBA, Shaquille O'Neal. He lived there when he played for the Miami Heat. Él vivía ahí cuando jugaba para los Miami Heat. Shaq. Player, football star, owner of the Inter Miami, David Beckham. Esa banda le pertenece al ex futbolista David Beckham. Ladies, please do not jump. Señorita, no salten. His wife is there and she's spicy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now the next two mansions right here, tropical style, that look identical. Estas dos mansiones estilo tropical que parecen idénticas. With the tall palm trees, con las palmas altas. These two mansions right here, they belong to the Miami Sound Machine, Emilio and Gloria Esteban. Amigos, sí, estas dos mansiones que parecen idénticas le pertenece a Emilio y Gloria Esteban. The one on the right is a recording studio, and the one on the left is their mansion. Sí, la de mano derecha es un estudio de grabación y la mano izquierda es su mansión. And this yellow one, esta Maria, if you want to feel like a star, you can buy this yellow mansion for just $40 million. Amiga, si quieres sentirse como una estrella, pueden comprar esta mansión María por solo $40 millones. It was used for the movie Bad Boys 2 with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Usaba la película Bad Boys 2 con Martin Lawrence y Will Smith. In the scene, they dress up as exterminators. En la escena se pasaron como exterminadores. And that white one, esa blanca, that's the Scarface house. Esta blanca está la casa de cara cortada, Tony Montana. Say hello to my little friend. The mansion is renovated and now it looks brand new. Sí, la mansión está renovada y ahora parece nuevecita. And at the end of the island, that's a floating mansion worth $6 million. Al final de la isla, esa es una mansión flotante que tiene un valor de $6 millones. It's self-sustainable and you can move it anywhere. Es autosostenible y lo pueden mover donde sea. It has everything. And it has over 400 vessels. Sí, amigos, esta es la marina más grande del sur de la Florida. Fue construida en 1904 y puede sostener hasta 400 embarcaciones. The marina was also used for many movies and TV series. La marina fue usada para muchas películas y series de televisión, like como Scarface, Miami Vice, CSI Miami, Too Fast, Too Furious, Bad Boys 2, Transporter, Ace Ventura, Dexter, and Burn Notice. Also, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's South Beach, the southern part of the Miami Beach Island. It's the South Beach, la parte sur de la isla Miami Beach. The beach is on the other side, la playa está al otro lado. And Ocean Drive, and the Versace Mansion, which is now a restaurant. Sí, la playa está al otro lado y la mansión de Versace en Ocean Drive. Para actualmente es un restaurante.